They cast me out, stripping me of my title, my home, my future. As the great gates of Silverwood slammed shut, they thought they were sealing my fate. They saw a broken boy, lost and alone. But as I looked back at the kingdom that was once my birthright, a different fire began to burn within me. It wasn't just sorrow I felt, but a promise that this was not an end, but a beginning. My journey began in the whispers of the Shadowfen woods, a place where light feared to tread and ancient things stirred in the darkness. Every rustle of leaves was a test, every shadow a potential threat. Hunger became a constant companion, and the cold bit deep into my bones. But with every hardship, the softness of my palace life was carved away, replaced by something harder, something more resilient. I learned the language of the wild, the rhythm of survival. From the chilling embrace of the forest, I walked into the searing heat of the sunstone desert. The sun was a relentless tyrant, the sand a sea of endless despair. Days blurred into a shimmering haze, and nights offered little respite. More than once I collapsed, my body screaming for surrender. But then I would see it in my mind's eye, the gleam of my father's crown, the faces of the people I had sworn to protect. That vision, that memory, was my race's. It was the water that kept me moving, one foot in front of the other. Then came the frost-fang peaks, mountains that scraped the heavens, their snowy caps a silent dare to any who would try to conquer them. The air was thin, the avalanches a constant threat. It was here, on the roof of the world, that I learned true solitude. It was a brutal, unforgiving teacher. But as I climbed higher, I left my fear and doubt on the slopes below. The boy who was exiled was buried under the snow. The man who would be king was forged in the ice. In the heart of the mountains, I stumbled upon the forgotten ruins of a long-lost civilization. It was there, amidst the crumbling stones and faded glory, that I founded the Shard of Kings, a relic said to hold the wisdom and strength of the first rulers. As I touched it, I felt not just power, but clarity. A lifetime of knowledge, of strategy, of leadership flooded my mind. The mystical whispers of the past guided me, showing me the path not just back to my throne, but to becoming the king my people truly needed. Now, I stand on this precipice, the wind whipping through my hair, and I see my kingdom stretched out below. It looks so small from up here, so fragile. I am no longer the naive prince who was cast out. I am a storm, tempered by the wild and guided by the ancients. The journey has been long, the price has been steep, but my resolve has never been stronger. They closed the gates on me once. Now, I will return and open them for all. My redemption is at hand. My name is Arian, and I am coming home. Thank you for joining me on this first step of my journey. If you want to see what happens next, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. The fight for the throne is just beginning.